What's up, YouTube? Okay, for tonight's video, I've got another Uber battle to finish this week off. Now, this is a really awesome battle, but before I get to that, let's do a question of the day. So today's question is, what was the very first legendary Pokemon you ever caught? So I know this could be a different answer for lots of people because they started off in different games. For me, it was, I think it was Articuno I caught first. It would have been Articuno or Zapdos, one of those two Pokemon. But yeah, what was your favorite, your first legendary Pokemon you caught first in any of the games? It could be, if you started in first gen, it could be one of those legendary birds. If you started in later gens, it could be anything. Drop a comment below. If you got any Pokemon you'd like me to use as well, make sure you leave some comments on that. I am live streaming tomorrow as well. I'll probably put a video up about that tonight, and just the normal little link for YouTube, and I'll upload some other stuff tomorrow as well, so stay tuned for that. That'll be sweet tomorrow. Any questions and stuff, I will upload in the video, sort of reminder video tomorrow. Okay, let's get this battle started. Okay, so this is a pretty beastie team, so I thought I was going to be in for like a lot of hell in this battle. This was quite a quickish battle, but it was pretty intense. Okay, so I'm starting off with Shedinja. Now, I was like, this is a really bad matchup because this thing could use like anything against me, even like just Leech Seed or Toxic or anything like that. So he's just going to use a Leech Seed on her. I thought that'd be sort of the best swapping because I've got Regenerator, and I could have got the advantage with like Fire type moves as well. I didn't think Verifone would sort of like stay in on that. So I knew they'd swap there and not like risk staying in there. So I just went straight for the Brave Bird here because I knew they'd obviously swap into something. I thought Brave Bird did some nice damage anyway, even though that's a sort of a special defense wall, just dead something that sort of comes in. Okay, so it hits Palkia pretty hard there, which is some good damage, and I was happy with that. So I've got the little lefties here. Now, this is pretty interesting. So Palkia gets the little bit of health from Leech Seed there before, brings it up a little bit. Okay, now Palkia goes for Thunder, and this hits, and it does shitloads to me. I was like, fuck, and I just live there, and I get the Brave Bird off, which is awesome. Judging by that damage, I think it might be Specs, because I did the calcs afterwards, and I got a crit there. I don't think it actually mattered because I did more damage than that before, but that's Palkia down, and I go down to the Brave Bird damage. So very interesting start there. So both sort of a double kill. But it wasn't too bad. I didn't really like losing Ferrothorn. Ho-Oh that early though. Okay, so I swap straight into Dalgos. I thought this Ferrothorn would come out and try and set up spikes and all that bullshit. So I go straight for the Fire Blast. They actually do stay in there. I was almost going to go for Aura Sphere there just in case they sort of swap, but maybe they wanted to go for like Thunder Wave or something. I was Spec, so I took that out quite easily. Okay, so out comes Ho-Oh. Now, I wasn't too sure why they'd sort of bring this in, but I was thinking, well, I think I might be going for something like Earthquake was the only thing I could think of that I sort of would go for, and that was great because I could sort of swap this in and just sort of see what it was going to do. Now, I thought, well, I got to swap Shedinja out because I'm going to go down to like Sacred Fire or whatever, but they swap out as well, so that was interesting. Maybe they're Choice Scarfed or Choice Banded. I wasn't actually too sure at the time. I was more leaning towards Choice Banded because that's quite a good item on her. Now Xerneas comes out, so this is a really good sort of opportunity here to use my Krogon. I actually outspeed, which is interesting, but I can see it's quite bulky, so it's probably going to be like a bulky boosting Geomancy set. I got that poison, which was so fucking handy there. That was great. I was carrying a priority move on this too. Not that it'd do like a lot of damage, but with that poison up, that'd be quite handy. Okay, so it's going to have the Power Herb Geomancy. This thing's just overpowered to the absolute max. That's why I was so happy with that poison. Okay, didn't know if it had aromatherapy or anything, but I wasn't going to give it like a chance to use it or anything. So I know I'm going to obviously get outspeed here, so I just went for Sucker Punch. I know that would be very effective, but it does like a little chunk of damage, and it's just put it enough in range to actually take the Xerneas out with poison. I get absolutely destroyed there by Moonblast, and I would have died to an unboosted one anyway. But another eye for an eye there, but I was happy to get rid of that, and Krogan did awesome there. That was sweet. Okay, now I think I called it the wrong toxic code. Whoops. Anyway, I swap in Dialga again. I sort of just want to see what this thing is going to sort of do. I thought, well, it may go for Earthquake again, but I'm max health, so I think I could just sort of badly take it. And I do with 15 health. That was so awesome. I go for the Spec Draco Meteor here. I was thinking it was just going to be like a sweeping set, so it wouldn't have like much bulk of it. It's got natural bulk, but its natural bulk sort of saves it as well. So very close there. Now, I didn't want to sort of stay in. I thought, well, I might be able to use that later on as fodder or something. So I thought, I know that it's choice Scarf or choice Band, so I knew that I wasn't like sort of afraid of Sacred Fire, because I only figured it out because they're swapped before. There's no reason for them to swap out before. I go for the Home Claws on the swap here because I thought that would be sort of a good play. Even though I've got the type advantage here, I know League will probably have like some Toxic or some sort of status move, so I thought, well, if he's going to go for Toxic, I can swap my Dialga in. That might be a good swap, or he just might have something else, sort of like to get rid of me, but it does have Toxics. That was a nice little prediction there. I outspeed and go for the Draco Meteor. I thought, well, let's get some damage on this, at least break its multi-scale, I guess. Like Lugia is like an absolute fucking beast, so it doesn't really, it does some decent damage, but it doesn't really do much at all. He just goes for Dragon Tail there and takes me out. But I was quite happy with Dialga there. Did a nice job with that Ho-Oh and dented Lugia. Then again, I know this thing would have Recover and Toxic, and oh my goodness. Okay, so I thought of sort of put it in a position where I just wanted to like straight out attack it there, and I just went for it, Dragon Claw, and it does quite a lot of damage. I was quite happy with that. Dragon Tail actually misses, so that was really lucky because that would have done like quite a chunk of damage to me. Like, I couldn't use Dragon Dance because I knew that it had Dragon Tail, so I just thought to attack it. And I didn't have like too many options left to get past this guy too. I was very thankful that Dragon Tail missed because Rayquaza would have taken a big hit there and been swapped out. And then I could have used Recover, and oh my goodness. Okay, so out comes the Mewtwo. I was expecting like probably a Mega here. It had Unnerve. I was like, damn, the hell, that was interesting. I just go for Extreme Speed because I knew that I'd probably get like one-shotted by any of his like special moves. There, I didn't really have time to DD up. Then it goes for Ice Punch. I'm like, damn, is that like Mewtwo X or something? But that's Rayquaza down. I was like, what? Okay. Anyway, so I thought, well, my Squishy could come in here. He's going to go for Earthquake. Doesn't Mega Evolve, which was interesting. But I'm guessing it's a Mega X. Like, I don't see any like Life Orb or anything on it. I just went for like Thunder Wave there to slow this thing down. But there, it's very interesting. I wasn't expecting that, but completely the physical took me sort of off guard there. Most the special one. So I just go my Parafusion combo here. I thought that would sort of be my best bet. Then I might be able to just take it out with Scald and Thunderbolt, as Lantern does sort of best there. But they get through my Parafusion, which sucked, and that's going to be Lantern down. That's not good. Okay, so poor Lantern sort of went down there, and that's definitely max attack because that was doing like lots of damage in Mewtwo. Doesn't have the greatest attack to a Mega Roll. So I thought this would be a big opportunity here. I was wondering what it could actually hit me with its physical moves because I know it's not as good as it sort of like a special move. So I just went for Home Claws anyway because I knew they didn't have any priority physical unless it didn't have any priority sort of at all. So I just went for Home Claws there. I was quite certain it didn't have any like status moves there. He's going for Punishment, which is interesting, and that's going to. It's funny because Punishment actually does more damage on the more boost you have, but I had a fucking what you call it? Oh my goodness, I had a Focus Sash anyway. Okay, so I got the boost there on Shadow Sneak. That was really good. So I've got like +2, I believe on. Yeah, I got +2. Okay, so the last Pokemon was this Mewtwo with Unnerve. Interesting, yeah, instead of Pressure, but who knows? Okay, anyway, so I just went for Shadow Sneak, and that took the Mewtwo out. So that was a really good battle. Some awesome plays on both sides there. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was sweet, and I like that physical Mewtwo. That was really cool and interesting. And I think I was pretty accurate on the items they had. Like that Ho-Oh was definitely, I'd say that was definitely choice banded, judging on some of the damage they did, and I can definitely safely say that. I'm not sure about that Mewtwo though, that was a bit of a mystery. Anyway, that's about all for this video. I will be live streaming tomorrow. I will upload like the normal video thing, like probably later on. that sort of thing, and I'll direct you guys all there and everything, so that won't be too hard. Hope to see you all there. We had a good turnout. We had at least 400 or so people there last time. Yeah, so it'd just be like Wi-Fi battles against me and stuff. I just randomly pick people out. Should be good. But yeah, like question of the day, what legendary Pokemon was your first ever capture? Mine was Articuno or Zapdos. I can't really remember. It was so long ago. Anyway, guys, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. Peace out.